Hello, friends. There is a list of things in this country that pensioners are entitled to get for free, or for a fraction of what everyone else pays, and most people have never seen the whole list set out in one place. Some of these are official government entitlements. Some are simply age-based rules that nobody at the counter will mention unless you ask. And here is the frustrating part. Not one of these comes looking for you. Nobody rings you to say you have stopped needing to pay. The bus company does not write to you. The pharmacy does not flag it. You keep paying the full amount, year after year, simply because nobody sat you down and told you the rules had changed for someone your age. Today I am going through the complete list, and I have checked every figure against the official 2026 rules, so that what you are hearing is accurate and current, not something copied from an old post that stopped being true years ago. Stay until the end, because the last one on this list is worth more than everything else added together, and around 800,000 pensioners who are entitled to it are not claiming a penny of it. Before we get into it, if you are not subscribed, please do that now and turn on the bell. The rules around what pensioners pay and do not pay change constantly, and when they change, nobody explains it. The people subscribed here find out in time. The ones who are not tend to find out years later, after paying for things they never had to pay for at all. Hit subscribe and let us get into it. The first thing on the list is the older person's bus pass, and I want to correct something straight away, because there is a lot of out-of-date information floating around. In England, the free bus pass is tied to your state pension age, which is now 66 and rising to 67 between 2026 and 2028. It is not 60. That myth catches people out constantly. If you live in Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland, however, you can get it from age 60, and Scotland's National Entitlement Card gives free travel at any time of day with no peak restrictions at all. In London, the 60-plus Oyster Photo Card gives free travel on buses and trams from age 60, well before you reach state pension age. The English Pass gives free off-peak travel on local buses right across the country, not just where you live. But here is the point most people miss. It is not applied automatically. You have to apply through your local council or through gov.uk. If you have reached the qualifying age and you are still paying bus fares, you are paying for journeys you are entitled to take for free. Apply now. The second thing is the railway, and this one involves a small one-off cost that pays for itself almost immediately. The senior rail card costs £35 for a year, or £70 for 3 years, and it gives you a third off most rail fares across Great Britain. It is available to anyone aged 60 and over, which means you can hold it for several years before you even reach state pension age. The average holder saves around £98 a year, so a £35 card returns nearly 3 times its cost within 12 months for anyone who travels by train with any regularity. If you prefer the coach, National Express offers a senior coach card for £12.50 a year, again giving a third off. The card does not apply itself. You have to buy it and then remember to select it when booking. Most people who would benefit never get around to it. The third thing is NHS costs, and this is one where people quietly overpay for years. In England, everyone aged 60 and over is entitled to free NHS prescriptions. Every item, every time, no income test, no application form. The prescription charge in 2026 is £9.90 per item, so if you have been paying since turning 60, that money was never yours to pay. All you have to do is tick the age declaration box on the back of the form. And here is the part almost nobody knows. If you have paid in error, you can claim a refund for charges paid in the last 3 months using Form FP57, which you ask for at the pharmacy at the time you pay, so keep your receipts. Free NHS site tests are also available to everyone aged 60 and over in England, with no referral and no income threshold. Any NHS optician will carry one out at no charge. One quick word of caution here, because the government has been consulting on moving the free prescription age up from 60 towards state pension age. It is not law yet, but if you are in your early 60s, use the entitlement now while it is still there. The fourth thing is cultural, and it is genuinely one of the best value things in the country, regardless of age. The great national museums, the British Museum, the National Gallery, the Natural History Museum, the Science Museum, the Victoria and Albert, the National Portrait Gallery, and the Tate Galleries are all free to enter for their permanent collections. No discount card, no proof of age, no means test. You simply walk in. For the special exhibitions where there is a charge, most offer a reduced senior rate, so always ask before you book. And if you visit historic sites regularly, an English Heritage Senior membership is cheaper than the standard adult price and gives unlimited access to over 400 sites, paying for itself in just a few visits. The fifth thing is everyday leisure, and the rule here is simple. At almost every major cinema chain, a senior discount exists, and it is never applied automatically. Odeon runs senior screenings for over 60s, often including a tea or coffee. Cineworld, Showcase, Everyman, and Picture House all offer senior pricing or discounted membership. The savings are there at every chain, but only if you ask for them or select the senior rate when booking online. Most people never ask, and most people pay the full adult price for no reason at all. The same principle runs through the high street and the restaurant trade. Chains like Green King run discounted menus for older diners at many locations. National Trust membership is cheaper for the over 60s. None of it is advertised loudly. You have to know to ask, and now you do. The sixth thing, and this is the one I told you to wait for, is worth more than everything else on this list combined, and it is the one that unlocks a whole cascade of other help. It is called pension credit. Pension credit tops up the weekly income of pensioners on lower incomes to a minimum of £238 a week for a single person, or £363.25 a week for a couple, in the 2026 to 2027 year. But the direct top-up is only half the story. Claiming pension credit, even by a single pound, is the key that unlocks a series of other entitlements automatically. It can passport you to a free TV license if you are aged 75 or over, worth £180 a year. It brings council tax reduction of up to 100%, wiping out a bill that now averages over £2,000 a year. It brings the warm home discount of £150 off your energy bill and cold weather payments of £25 for each spell of severe cold. It even affects the winter fuel payment. Add the linked benefits together and they are worth thousands of pounds a year on top of the pension credit itself. And here is the scandal at the heart of it. Around 800,000 pensioners who are entitled to pension credit are not claiming it. Many because they assume their income is too high, when in fact a great many of them would qualify. It is not automatic. Your council will not check for you. You have to apply. If your weekly income is anywhere near those figures, £238 as a single person, or £363.25 as a couple, ring the pension credit claim line on 0800 99 1234 and have them check. Even a small award opens the door to everything else. So here is the complete list, one more time. The older person's bus pass, free from state pension age in England, and from 60 in Scotland, Wales and London, but only once you apply. The senior rail card at £35, a third off fares, saving the average holder nearly £100 a year. Free NHS prescriptions and free sight tests from age 60, with a refund available on Form FP57 if you have paid in error in the last 3 months. The great national museums, free to enter for everyone, with senior rates on exhibitions if you ask. Senior discounts at every major cinema chain and across many restaurants and attractions, never applied unless you request them. And pension credit, the single most valuable entitlement of all, unlocking thousands of pounds in linked benefits, missed by around 800,000 people who simply never applied. None of these come looking for you. The only thing standing between you and this money is knowing it exists and taking the one step to claim it. Subscribe and share this with someone you know who is over 60 and still paying full price for things they were never meant to pay for at all. One conversation could make a real difference. I will see you in the next one.